I saw a woman attired like a well-dressed servant, matronly yet still young, very good-looking, with black hair and eyes and lively complexion. Well, who is it? She asked in a voice with a smile I half recognized. You've not quite forgotten me, I think, Miss Jane. In another second I was embracing and kissing her rapturously. Bessie, 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 that was all I said, whereat half laughed, half cried, and we both went into the parlor. By the fire stood a little fellow of 3 years old in plain frock and trousers. This is my little boy, said Bessie directly. Then you are married, Bessie? Yes, nearly 5 years since, to Robert Levin, the coachman, and I've a little girl besides Bobby there, and I've christened Jane. And you don't live at Gateshead? I live at the lodge. The old porter has left. Well, and how do they get on? Tell me everything about them, Bessie, but sit down first, and Bobby, come and sit on my knee, will you? But Bobby preferred sitting over to his mother. You're not grown so very tall, Miss Jane, nor so very stout, continued Mrs. Levin. I dare say they're not kept you too well at school. Miss Reed is the head, and shoulders taller than you are, and Miss Georgiana would make two of you in breadth. Georgiana is handsome, I suppose, Bessie? Very. She went up to London last winter with her mamma, and there everybody admired her, and a young lord fell in love with her. But his relations were against the match, and what do you think? He and Miss Georgiana made it up to run away, but they were found out and stopped. It was Miss Reed who found them out. I believe she was envious, and now she has her and her sister lead a cat and dog life together. They're always quarreling. Well, and what of John Reed? Oh, he is not doing so well as his mamma could wish. He went up to college and got plucked, I think they call it. And then his uncles wanted him to be a barrister and study the law, but he is such a dissipated young man, they will never make much of him, I think. What does he look like? He is very tall. Some people call him a fine-looking young man, but he has such thick lips. And Mrs. Reed? Mrs. looks stout and well enough in her face, but I think she's not quite easy in her mind. Mr. John's conduct does not please her. He spends a good deal of money. Did she send you here, Bessie? No, indeed. But I have long wanted to see you, and when I heard that there had been a letter from you and that you were going to another part of the country, I thought I'd just set off and get a look at you before you were quite out of my reach. I am afraid you are disappointed in me, Bessie, I said, laughing. I perceived that Bessie's glance, though it expressed regard, did in no shape denote admiration. No, Miss Jane, not exactly. You are genteel enough. You look like a lady, and it is as much as ever I expected of you. You were no beauty as a child. I smiled at Bessie's frank answer. I felt like it was correct, but I confess I was not quite indifferent to its import.